Welcome Aquarius, I'm Dadhichi, astrology.com.au, and this is the month of June in focus for you. I'm just having a look at the planets and what they're signifying right now for you. Excellent omen right now, the part of fortune, past karmic node, the Sun, Mercury and Venus, all transiting through the fortunate fifth zone of your horoscope. Now the fifth zone, unknown to many, even Western astrologers, is the zone relating to future karma. Some Hindu astrologers also say the fifth house has to do with the mind. Western astrologers take the third house. However, what this is telling me that your thinking is very, very long term right now. It's important for you to carve out a destiny that's going to befit your thinking, your ideals at this point in time. Of course, the fifth house has to do with love affairs, romance. So depending on where you're at in your cycle, Aquarius, these planets are going to play out in a different way. Let me give you an example. For those of you who are really primarily concerned with money and making it, this could be a period of gambling, a period of risk-taking. Fifth house is speculation. For those of you who are more into the emotional and relationship side of your development and your evolution, then love and romance could be copious this month. Venus and Mercury there don't hurt your prospects. In fact, you could find yourself having to make a choice between a couple of different suitors. It's also very, very creative for you. But for those of you who are looking at life through the higher mind, or have a more spiritual perspective on life, this fifth house has a lot to do with initiation into the mysteries of karma, initiation into the mystery of yourself. This fifth house in Hindu astrology is called mantra sthana, or the zone of mantra. Mantra has to do with initiation or the repetition of certain sacred syllables. Now, you don't necessarily have to go to the Himalayas to get any of the benefits of this. What it tells me is that through your past deeds, your karma, your action, your thinking, you are actually now in a cycle where your spiritual fulfillment can be very, very much at hand. And it depends on how you cope with this, how you utilize those opportunities that are presented to you. By that I mean for you, and for those of you who aren't on this level, who are also still on the emotional level and the sort of material vibration, that's okay. What this tells me is that there are plenty of opportunities that you must seize now. You must not let these opportunities slip by. We see that the position of these planets is enhanced by Saturn, one of your ruling planets, and the Moon in the ninth zone. Again, a zone of luck and spirituality. So this is a very powerful time for you. This is something that's been happening maybe for a couple of years for many of you born under the sign of Aquarius. Even if you were more interested in the material, the money, the work, the emotional, it could be just now that this cycle is lifting you up and at least giving you a taste of some of these other areas of life that you may have avoided in the past but would now like to explore. And of course, exploration is part and parcel of your Aquarian temperament. You're progressive generally in the way you view things. Now you have an all systems go energy to explore that fully, and what I'm saying to you is that you're going to enjoy the discoveries that you make. Now we have the position of Jupiter, also considered lucky in Western astrology, shortly about to make its transit into this fifth house. So this is a once in 12 year cycle which will very, very much bring your life the benefits that you've been looking for. Here again we have Jupiter moving into the triangular aspect to one of your ruling planets, which is Saturn, and slowly over the next few months it will move into what we call a 60-degree or sextile aspect to Uranus, which is your other modern ruler. So on both counts there, I'm predicting that this is going to be a fine time for you, a lot of pleasure, a lot of fun. Fifth house generally is enjoyment. Whatever your particular taste is, this can signify enjoyment materially, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Look forward to your company next month. If you've got a moment, why not join me at astrology.com.au and feel like dropping me a line. More than happy to hear from you. Take care now, and I'll be seeing you next month. Bye-bye.